he enters his Rama stance where it's time for the opponent to guess. He can do an unsafe low, a safe mid-string that jails, a plus a slow but interruptible and blockable, and a throw.
Fahkumram starter guide and early look by IGN. Let's see what this is.
Latest entry to Tekken 8's roster is the thunderstruck Muay Thai legend Fahkumram, a returning character that made his debut as a DLC character in Tekken 7. And he is what you see. A very lanky fighter with great range, powerful strikes, and comparatively simple inputs and execution relative to the rest of the cast. But he's also got a couple of interesting mechanics that Bandai Namco esports manager Alex Julio was kind enough to walk me through in this early preview of the character. So let's take a quick look at what's new with the character, go over his best moves, punishes, and take a look at some quick combos as well in this Tekken starter guide for Fahkumram. Gameplay wise, before we go into his notable moves, let's quickly cover his Garuda Force buff, which is a buff gained by landing one of the following: his down forward 1-2, forward 1+2, the last hit of back 4-3-2, his punch parry, or if you're in heat, you just have the buff automatically. When he has this buff, Fahkumram gains a couple of new strings, including his old rage drive from Tekken 7. He can also do this when he fully charges either his tornado kick or his erupting knee. Basically, if they're blocked, he enters his Rama stance where it's time for the opponent to guess. In this stance, he can do an unsafe low, a safe mid-string that jails, a +1 on block mid, a slow but interruptible and blockable, and a throw.
Does he need all of those options? It's like, you know, GK gonna abuse that. Man, we gotta be able to step that or something. That second hit
Safe
is
low.
30. Is look, it's 30. Okay. Unsafe how? Unsafe how, motherfucker? Nah, tell me. Tell me.
A safe to guess. Basically, if they're blocked, he enters his Rama stance where it's time for the...
That you got so much time to read that though. You got like between this move here.
Basically, if they're blocked, he enters his Rama stance.
Right? Is that what they're saying? Is 13 frames? That little thing right there?
Basically, if they're blocked, he enters...
No, okay, so it's that move. So then
his Rama stance where it's time for the
36 frames. You got 36 frames to dodge that?
Opponent to guess. In this stance,
I wonder if
he
you
can do an unsafe low,
because that's
where it's
got
time
armor.
for the opponent to
that
guess.
got armor on it?
Basically, if they're blocked, he enters his Rama stance where it's time for the opponent to guess. In this stance, he can do an unsafe low.
Unsafe by -13. Okay. I mean, if it's unsafe, make it fucking unsafe. Don't be like, oh yeah, it's unsafe. Like, no, make it unsafe.
A safe mid-string that jails.
Okay, hold on.
He can do an unsafe low. A safe mid-string that jails. A +1 on block mid. A slow but interruptible and blockable. And a throw.
None of the options look like they do crazy damage, but it's just like, man, if you're up against a wall, that looks like it would suck.
It's worth mentioning as well that while these charged attacks are sidesteppable, Fahkumram can now feint and cancel them by holding forward, or use a homing attack out of them and try to catch the sidestep by holding.
That's a mid too, right? It looks like a mid.
Cancel them by holding forward, or use a homing attack out of them and try to catch the sidestep by holding back.
What the fuck is that?
Out of them and try to catch the sidestep by holding back.
They got a parry right out of it.
Now let's talk about his notable normals. Starting off with 3+4, a returning favorite, this is just a really chunky 18 frame mid that knocks down on regular hit and on counter hit stuns the opponent for a full combo. It tracks to the right and is safe on block at -9. Forward Forward 3 is a new 21 frame advancing load that is +4 on hit, tracks to the right, and is -14 on block. From Crouch Down Forward 2 is another low hitting move, this time with 19 frames of startup, that leaves him at +4 on hit and is -14 on block. On counter hit, it knocks down and gives you a guaranteed forward 1+2 follow-up, which is a great way to get his Garuda Force charge. Down 4 is a faster low at 14 frames that will transition into a throw if it hits as a counter. That added power comes with risk though, as it is launch punishable at -15 on block. Back Forward 4 is a returning 18 frame high kick that is core to Fahkumram's kit. It causes a crumple even on normal hit, is +6 on block, and as an extra bonus, it also armor breaks, which means that you cannot power crush through it.
That's 18 frames?
As an extra bonus, it also armor breaks, which means that you cannot power
18 frames, it's gonna launch regardless.
crush through it. It can be
You're not gonna want to duck him though, because all of his fucking mids, bro.
ducked of course and launch punished, but nevertheless this is a very scary move. Forward 4 is a 25 frame axe kick that is +3 on block and +14 on counter hit, which lets you get either a free back 1 or other 14 frame follow up. It's worth noting at this point that one of Fahkumram's weaknesses is that his attacks are generally pretty slow on startup. For example, most characters have a 13 frame down forward 1 as a quick mid poke after the opponent blocks a plus on block move. Fahkumram's down forward 1 though is 15 frames, so just keep that in mind when you're planning your pressure after this move is blocked. Forward 3 is a pretty standard running attack that allows you to close the distance and
That's a mid. That's
keep
crazy.
the advantage even if it's blocked. This one is +6 on block and on hit gives you a +15 knockdown. It's fairly linear though and can be sidestepped both ways.
All right, show
Down
me.
Forward 3 is another
Show me how it can be sized. See, you see how they fucking skip over that shit?
far-reaching low. This one has 20 frames of startup, is -1 on hit, and -13 on block, but it has a fake out by pressing down forward 3, faking low and instead going mid.
That's very fucking quick, man.
If the second kick hits, it will knock down and guarantee a ground follow-up. And if it's blocked, it's +2. The
Oh, great.
low hit can be sidestepped both ways, while the fake out tracks to the right.
Oh, wow.
Back 3 is a returning move from Tekken 7,
Fuck.
fake out tracks to the right. Back 3 is a returning move.
Fuck, nigga, that shit no, bro. Hell no. Bro, that shit ain't no fucking 16 frames. Blow it out your fucking ass. This shit ain't no 16 frames.
Both ways, while the fake out
That's not no 16 frames. That bitch ain't no fucking 16 frames. It's like Anna's rocket swing.
tracks to the right.
It looks like it's like very high though. Like you could.
Back 3 is a returning move from Tekken 7, but this time
Is that a
also
heat engager?
engager.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you making that a heat engager? Heat engager. Oh my god.
It's a 16 frame high roundhouse kick that is safe on block at -7 and also will wall stun. Up Forward 2 is one of Fahkumram's power crushes. This one is
Okay.
18 frames, high, sidesteppable in both directions, but safe on block at -7.
Yeah, safe on block. Safe on block power crush makes sense.
His other power crush, Forward 3+4 on the other hand, is a mid, but is slower at 22 frames of startup and is -14 on block. Next is Down Forward 1,
Okay.
which is a move that we somewhat touched upon earlier. It's on the slower side as far as Down Forward 1s go at 15 frames, but it is only -3 on block, and also has two very notable follow-ups in Down Forward 1-2, which is -13 on block, but will grant a Garuda Force charge if it hits, and Down Forward 1-4, which is a heat engager that is safe on Garuda Force charge if it hits, and Down Forward 1-4, which is a heat engager that is safe on block at -5. Then let's quickly
So why are heat engagers and power crushes and all these shit and homie moves tracking, like why are all these really good like serviceable tools, why are they all like safe on block?
touch upon his heat engagers, which are Forward 1+2, a 21 frame safe mid that can be sidestepped in both directions, the aforementioned Back 3, Up Forward 3, which is a 14 frame punishing heat engager, and finally there's While Standing 1-2, which is a 13 frame while standing punish. Speaking of punishes, let's go over everything Fuck has from 10 frame to
Oh, so you can't guess 50-50. Right, because if you make one option, if you make one option where it's like an actual risk to go for that move, then you have a little bit more of a mind game to think like, oh, are they gonna go for the safe or unsafe option? When both options are safe, it just increases the you know, yeah, they're just gonna do the 50-50 because there's no risk reward. Didn't they say they were gonna fix that, or are they just fucking hypocrites or something? For y'all that are seeing this on YouTube, what do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think of Fahkumram? Like he fucking said. I mean, I know that's how you say Fahkumram. Fuck that thing. I just call him fuck. Other than that, bro, yeah, let me know how y'all feel about Fahkumram in the comments, bro. Motherfucker, fuck.